we've seen you move around a little bit the last 2 days, being outside, going in the slot. What has it been like cross-training at multiple different positions?
It's been fun, honestly. Like, I was excited. I had a feeling that they're going to tell me I was going to play nickel when we were doing OTAs and all that, so I was prepared for that. When they told me, I was just like, honestly, I had the biggest smile on my face because I love nickel and I love what I can do there. So it's just been really fun.
Why do you like the position so much?
You get to be more in like the run game, just different job. And I feel like me at nickel, I'm just a twitchy dude, so I just like to react a bunch. I just enjoy it and being able to be in the run fit too. Just a lot of different things I can do there and to really show all my abilities. So I enjoy nickel. Nah. Is it too big? I don't think you could be too big for nickel. I mean, you could be, but I feel like I can move like a nickel, move like a corner, move like a safety. All three, like anything, really.
Matty told us that nickel is really important in his defense. Has that been relayed to you?
Yeah. It's definitely like a quarterback of the defense. You got to know all the calls, be able to communicate, be loud, efficient, fast, and smart, and be able to react fast. So it is very important. I played that at Washington too, so I kind of had to fill that role and do that before. So it wasn't anything new to me. Like I said, I like nickel a lot.
Vision-wise, what are the bigger challenges of being inside and having to account for so much more?
Like I said, more reaction, knowing your landmarks, where to drop, and being able to do it at a quick, fast, and smart. So that's why I say, being able to transfer your eyes and have the correct vision and being able to place your eyes where they need to be at the right time.
Jackson was talking about how you're making plays on guys that aren't even yours. Have you developed instincts for when to take chances and drop and find little spots to gamble?
Yeah, I'm still getting into that. I'm still getting into that and getting that experience of doing that. I definitely do that, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Just knowing when I can and can't do that. So, yeah, I'm still learning that. But, yeah, when I can do that and make that play, I'm most definitely going to.
Early on, I think it might have been like right after rookie minicamp, but Alan Williams said that the plan initially was to train you as an outside corner, get you proficient at that at the NFL, and then mix in working in the slot. Was there something that happened like during OTAs where you got more like word from them, like, hey, we actually do want to try to get you in the slot earlier than maybe we had anticipated?
I don't know the reason. They just told me, learn the nickel, you gonna go there. And I'm like, yep, I'm ready. And I just smiled and I was just excited to do it.
So are you saying you're gonna go there like both, or are you saying you're focusing on nickel mostly right now? They're preparing you to be the nickel this year.
On my practice, I've been doing both. So honestly, whatever they have me do, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Are you expecting to start somewhere?
That's my goal, but whatever happens, and I'm just going to play to my best ability, and wherever I land, I land.
Have you noticed how many compliments have been coming your way from different coaches and players?
I don't really read in the media. I don't do social media and any of that stuff, so I haven't heard really anything.
Jaquan Brisker come down to the box several times. What's it like playing next to him?
Yeah. I enjoy playing next to him. I know he's a big physical dude, and we talk about being physical all the time, so, I mean, you definitely see him out there swinging his hands and always punching at the ball and long-arming dudes and, getting physical. So I like that. So it's just nice to know someone playing with the same physicality that I like to play with. And, his energy will bounce off of me and make me raise my energy. So I enjoy playing with him a lot.
When you're looking for advice on the nickel spot, who do you go to?
Yeah, I go to my coaches, and I do talk to all the guys that have been there before me that do have more experience in the league that play that nickel. All the guys in my room, really, I just try to pick bits and pieces from them, talk to them, and I just spend a lot of time with my coach just trying to get and understand the feel and the landmarks and the experience and my drops and stuff like that, just so I'm perfect on it.
Nickel, until recently, wasn't really even considered a starting position in defense. There was almost a stigma attached to it. Would you have been as accepting of it years ago? I'm saying, is it easier to accept playing nickel than it used to be?
I would say this is definitely bigger now, so it's easier to accept it. But back then, I feel like my mindset still would have been the same. Like whether they thought back then it was important or not, that's like a starting spot, and it's a big piece. You're gonna stop a lot of good wide receivers or slot receivers are in that slot position. So I would have been excited back then to even guard that main dude that who could I think of? Any of those slot dudes. Excuse me. Any of those slot dudes back then, I would love to guard them in the slot, most definitely.
I saw you come off the edge yesterday on a blitz. Is that something that you excited about or like to do? Or?
Most definitely. I just like to get back there quick. Yeah, at that mesh point, get a tackle for loss, blow it up, get a fumble. I love blitzing, most definitely.
From a work, study, practice standpoint, is there anything that's been an adjustment for you, or has it all been pretty smooth?
Everything's been pretty smooth. I'm just trying to take in and learn everything as much as I can, all the little nooks and crannies, all the little wrinkles that I can, all the little extra stuff, the details that will give hints and to what's gonna happen, just so I can anticipate what's gonna happen.
Coming in at the same time, you're coming in at the same time as the coaching staff, so like you guys are all on the same page. But what is it like seeing some of your teammates who have been here like before the new staff come in, trying to adapt to like the new culture and all that?
Yeah. Honestly, it's been good. I haven't heard anything bad. But, like, they just talk about like everything that's been better. There's just a lot of good things that I hear from the teammates, and there's just like a lot of detail and attention to detail from the coaches that get put on us, and everyone's got to be accountable to do their job and stuff like that. So everyone has the right head on their shoulders and stuff like that. Everyone got the right mindset, so I like it a lot.
I don't think not every corner embraces the physicality or the run support, things like that. What is it about you that likes it, that embraces it, that relishes it?
Honestly, to me, it's just been a part of the game. Like that's what's fun. So like having the opportunity to really come down and just full speed, just like put your shoulder in someone else's chest, like that's fun to me. Like, so honestly, like that's just really what it is. Like I'm not like trying to save my body for anything. Like this is the sport that I want to do. Like that's what I'm gonna do.
You like to defend the run. You like to blitz. You like to play outside, inside. Is there anything about playing defense that you don't like?
I know I like everything. Yeah.
You really want to talk about like goals, all rookie, defensive player of the year, that type of stuff? Do y'all have those conversations?
Slightly. We haven't gotten to like depth about it, but we do talk about stuff like that. Yeah.
I think that's a reality possibility for you.
Most definitely.
Player of the year?
Most definitely. Yeah.
So the NFL, does it feel like it's coming fast for you, or you just feel like this is exactly what I expect to come in here?
It was more like what I expected. Everyone would tell me how fast it was and how crazy it's gonna be, and like in my head, I'm like, I had this expectation that it's gonna be like cray, but like I know there's gonna be more I'm gonna experience and learn and stuff, so I'm gonna keep adapting and stuff. But like it's been fun, honestly, just getting to experience all of it.